Hello, good afternoon. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nemade Aijulantini, NIM 2034-1038. I'm from in Tourism B class. This is my summary of hidden gems. Hello and welcome to this bonus for travel diaries with some of my favorite guests from season 1 and 2 travel. The most loved to secret spots on tropical islands and remote mountain kingdoms to remarkable architectural wonders that you may not yet have visited. When we can all travel again now, let's get started with stylish Scandinavian countries close to many of us free. If my guess all take it has three hidden gems: history, Jon Snow, Mr. Smith, CO founders, German Sloan, and Sepp Rickel K. Full Revolt, why Sweden, its capital Stockholm and its will and wonder archipelago, Talk as our travel hiddles. 1. Check out. What is it? What is a like a nice time in Copenhagen on the walk but given great cities. Fashion museum at the fashion center hospital ship season about 30 seconds of living pause on in maiden voyage to Call Adam cool and stylish hotel that you can possibly change to a new name for this table of place. Wish I could have private house. If you have many may very well is sing alone and she listen amazing house. And she has impeccable taste that is worth and feel like to me, and what's make it so special was designed the house from E.L. Sacralveto to design is well. 3. So I will tell you one of my favorite bakers in Stockholm. I do cinnamon and cardamom buns with so much. She's smart. Wow, this polus delicious, and not many good bakers will have the same kind of animal, and our owner is very well. So that's why I really like this place. That is so awesome bread. Spell sentence my tourist said it sound like the absolute dreams. 4. Search from recommendation for the trips combining a stay in Stockholm that with a visit to the archipelago. Sound like just the kind and that one with nature secret and many of us have been dreaming of right now. 5. How is truly interested YouTube? Homeless voiced at side to respond, which is the capital of Transnistria, which is the breakaway unrecognized of most of Shia of the night. Place you can find the clothes you ever going to get what it might like in the Soviet Union. 6. Is always plenty of excellence inside travel tips from Simon, no heading to the gateway of Europa and Asia as I take us to Lebanon. Because that from a long weekend and have a great time. I think 11 months is really I was bravely on the end of my juniors. What it Mediterranean Sea? It's a kind of gateway to the Middle East. 7. Such a stylist to see if you were planning to have that I recommend checking out of House Commentes. I said no hotel is the Bohemian district very cool. 8. Put on Nirvana tours and it's about an hour and a half from Jaipur in the countryside. This place was hilarious as in. All that tell you what it is first is like a 2-bedroom. Color yellow Labrador around and likes village apartments, so magical and just feel like you are standing with friends in the cat. 9. I want to cross town and report from Bhutan. It's spaced right around the top of my bucket list from a long time. I'm quick strike and must like to keep things in the front of my some with of motivation and incentive, so I reset it. Discovering really allow tourists in until about 175 and still 1975 and still there is a minimum cost. All exit Sundance almost $250. In full force and adventurous flight, the main airport is required high altitude in this, just to see if first leaving our heart is mean bowling. 10. So what I was traveling and I want to Thailand going to go Corona like on the flight go and that's and on what we do when to this beautiful absolutely beautiful island from Koskon. Amanenzo population 200 and then you can earn annually and then you turn around and ask somebody help you define statistic of and say Iceland and they talk. It's really small and take the rubber industry and the rubber stress and so they can rubbers. And the last 11. Wow, India and Thailand sound like a pretty good round trip. If you ask and me kind of magnificent boutique hotels surrounded by lemon groves and rose in the Rajasthani countryside, and it's pretty affordable. Like down a sit on real Baka destination. It's not it rather than GDP. Life is measured by growth, national happiness. Love that very next new Six Sense Hotel Friday from the west and Central Valdez and Vagina have regularly opening and they log out of these wills and payday comes. If there is a wrong word, I hope to be forgiven. Thank you.